Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Morning Reset series. If you've been tuning in, you already know we're all about creating mornings that fuel you instead of drain you. Today's episode is one of my favorites because it's all about something that doesn't cost a dime but can completely flip your day. That's your mindset. Let's be real. Most of us wake up and immediately start listing out our responsibilities. I have to go to work. I have to get the kids ready. I have to work out. I have to answer the emails. I have to pay the bills. And before we brush our teeth, the day already feels heavy. Can anybody relate to that? Does anybody ever feel that? You get up and your mind starts going. How many of you in here are list makers? So you make a list of what you got to get done. We're going to come back to that. But here's the swap. Instead of saying I have to, start saying I get to. I get the kids ready because I have a family I love. I get to answer emails because it means I have work and opportunity. I get to work out because my body is strong enough to move. I get to go to work because I have a job that I love. I get to pay bills because I was blessed with a house, and electricity, and water. See the difference? The situation hasn't changed, but the energy behind it has. Gratitude turns burdens into blessings. So when you start it with I get to, that's a sense of gratitude. I have to is not being is not being appreciative of what you have. It's like a complaint. I have to do something. But you get to, that is giving gratitude. You're appreciative, you're thankful for what you have. So again, I get to get the kids ready for school. I get to get the kids on the bus. I get to answer emails. I get to work out. I get to make my family dinner, right? Do you understand the difference? Just the gratitude, just like I said, just changing the mindset. That's what we're doing. We're changing the mindset so it doesn't become a burden, it becomes gratitude. We're appreciative. We're thankful for what we've been given, the blessings that we have, right? There was a season in my life where I woke up with nothing but dread. Every single morning felt like dragging my feet through the mud. But when I started practicing this simple swap, I realized I wasn't stuck in the have to mode anymore. Suddenly, my mornings carried hope. It didn't fix everything overnight, but it shifted the way I was carrying. So, again, changing the way we think about things, becoming thankful, showing gratitude, expressing gratitude. So here's your reset challenge. Before your feet hit the floor in the morning, pause and write down or just say out loud 3 things you're grateful for. I like writing it down because I like to go back and look at it. I'm a visual person, so I like to go back and look at the things I was thankful for. Let's say a month ago. Let's say, you know, a year ago today. What was I thankful for a year ago today? So I like to be able to go back and look. But if you're just laying in bed and don't want to write them out, then just out loud say the 3 things you're thankful for. And these could be big or small. It could be your health. Maybe you're thankful for your coffee because that keeps you going. Your best friend, or even just the fact you woke up today. So I'll tell you something I do. So every time I wake up in the middle of the night, and it could be 4 times in the middle of the night. Whenever I wake up in the middle of the night, I say, "Thank you, Lord, for waking me up." Now, I may get up just to run to the restroom and back, maybe get a drink of water, maybe adjust the thermostat, turn on a fan. I don't know. But I get up sometimes 2, 3 times a night real quickly. But each time I wake up, I say, "Thank you, Lord, for waking me up." He didn't have to do it. He did not have to do it, but he did. So I'm thankful for that time he woke me up. And I go back to sleep and I get woken up again because now I got to run to the restroom. Again, thank you, Lord, for waking me up. Again, he didn't have to wake me up that time either. So be appreciative of every time you wake up because he doesn't have to do it. There's some people who won't wake up tomorrow morning. There's some people who didn't wake up today. So we need to be appreciative of every time we wake up. When I go to sleep right now, I might not wake up tomorrow. So this morning when I woke up, I was appreciative. I was thankful. I was grateful. And I told him that. So that's what I'm asking you guys to do. So again, big or small, health, coffee, job, cars you get into, clothes on your back, food on your table. I mean, I already named like 5 or 6 there. So electricity. Um, some places are still really warm, so AC. It's going to get cold here shortly. Heaters, the sun, rain, the animals, the birds. You've been able to hear the birds sing. Oh, what about like your taste, your smell, hearing, talking? We got to be thankful, big or small. I've already named 10, and every day we have many things to be thankful for. Many, many more than just the three. But like I said, just start with three, big or small. When you start with gratitude, you step into your day fueled, not fuming. That sound familiar? Maybe something we talked about yesterday, right? If you missed yesterday's episode, go back and check it out because, yeah, are you running on fuel or fumes? Your mindset is your steering wheel. It points you in the direction of your day. What's one thing you get to do today that you used to see as a have to? One thing. Let me know in the comments. What's one thing that you get to do today that you used to see as I have to? That dread, right? Do you notice a difference when you start your day with gratitude? So I used to do my gratitude in the evenings before I went to bed. And you can, there's nothing wrong with that. But that's when I used to. But I realized how much better I felt when I did it in the morning. So, like I said, you can do it in whenever works best for you. But I did notice a difference when I did it in the morning, when I spent the time in the morning, the few minutes. So remember, mornings don't have to be heavy. You don't have to wake up in a mood. With one small swap from I have to from I get to I have from I have to let me try this again. With one small swap from I have to I get to, you step into gratitude, joy, and energy. Your day is waiting for you and you get to live it. I'll see you in the next episode, but until then, keep choosing gratitude and watch how your mornings transform. You guys have a great evening.